Morning, Sullivan Elementary students paid their respects to first responders who lost their lives on 9/11.
Zach Stidham joins us now with details on that. Zach.
Yeah, it was a very powerful scene this morning as the next generation got to better understand the sacrifices these first responders made on one of the most tragic and historic days in our country's history. 23 years ago, the United States was hit with the largest terrorist attack in its history. Today, local elementary school students who have been learning about this tragedy paid their respects to the fallen.
We will be walking the track, and we will walk 3.43 laps. That will represent the 343 firefighters who were killed during the 9/11 attacks in New York City.
Moody says it is crucial for these students to get a clear picture of the heroic sacrifices made that day.
And I feel like it's important for our students to also understand the sacrifices that have been made by our firefighters, our first responders, and our police officers. The things that happened that day, it's very important for me to teach that to them because they were not alive when it happened.
Assistant Principal Jessica Wickenack says doing things like this at a young age leaves a lasting impact.
Teaching our students to participate in things like this in a sense of pride and patriotism is very important, especially to instill at a young age. So we have students, who really internalize that, and they take that on, throughout their life. So starting early is a very important lesson.
She hopes these types of experiences inspires change in the next generation of Americans.
For us to give these students a glimpse of reality that it was at that time, the severity of it, how it affected everybody in the United States and across the world, it really, brings it home. And we have such a small town community where everybody is related to somebody who was impacted or they have a personal story. So it's really great to see the change that we can have here in a small town.
Yeah, Moody students also had moments of silence at 8:46 a.m., 9:03 a.m., and 9:37 a.m. to mark the exact times of when each major attack happened. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks so much, Zach.